Hey YouTube, welcome back to UniXDB, and today we're going to do some speculation for Dragon Ball Legends Part 2 of their anniversary. I have some ideas that I would really like to see, and I'm kind of crossing my fingers. I think it'll be really cool, but I also want to talk about the potential dates that they're coming out. So let's get into it. If you liked the video, maybe think about liking the video, and maybe even hit that subscribe button, because we are going to be doing more and more content on here for Dragon Ball games in general, Legends, Dokkan, eventually sparking Zero, maybe get back into this universe. We'll see. But that being said, let us hop into the facts real quick. On the 27th, we actually got the Goku Frieza banner, and the Goku and Frieza banner with the Jiren backup was part 1 of the anniversary. So that was cool. And then we move over to the 21st, where we actually got the dual banners. We got Orange Piccolo, transforming Orange Piccolo, also coupled with the Gammas right here. So that was actually, if you look at the time, 3 weeks went by, and after 3 weeks went by, the next reset had these banners on it for part 2. So the structure was a 3-week gap, then reset, and then we had 1 unit on part 1 and 2 units, well, 2 banners on part 2. That's what I meant to say. So 1 banner part 1, 2 banners part 2. Now, while this is the last anniversary, we then had Legends Festival switch this up a lot. And on Legends Festival, on the 24th of November, we got 2 banners instead of 1. We got the Beast Gohan, with the return of, this Orange Piccolo, the Gotenks. And then on the other end, we had Tag Evoken, or Evolution Blue Vegeta, and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku. So these both came out on the 24th of November. I don't know, sorry about my voice. Then, part 2 was something we've never had before. It was a unique character to the game, a Legends original story character, and this was Bardock and Goku. Tag Bardock and Goku, very powerful unit, even if the banners format itself was really bad. Now this date started on the this banner actually dropped on the 12th of December. So instead of a 3-week gap and then a reset, it was a 2-week gap and then a reset. Now, if we're gonna go over and talk about this current anniversary, we are currently looking at 2 banners that both came out on the 25th of this month. So, you can't really just like assume, but if I were to bet, it looks like they're using the model for the Legends Fest instead of the previous anniversary. And I think there's a lot of merit to that, mainly just because they're starting off with the 2 banners up front, and then we could go into a Legends original, which I think would be the move for Legends Fest as well as anniversaries, because it gives something to the game that truly no other Dragon Ball game will have. And that's the focus of my video. I want to talk about my favorite ideas for a Legends original. And then when it comes to this, when it comes to part 2, right, if they're going to use the same time gap as the previous anniversary, then we would not get part 2 until the 19th of June, if I'm not mistaken. However, if they use the same structure as the Legends Fest, then we could actually get it a week early on the 12th. And I would love that, because I'm going to be out of town for some Dragon Ball Super card game stuff on the 19th, and I would rather record at home than record on the fly. But that being said, let's talk about my favorite options for a potential Legends original character. So when it comes to ideas, right, one of the ones that stuck out to me very much so quickly would be, what if we got both Brolys in the same unit? Easy enough to put into a story. You have the cross-dimensional things happening, and you could have Z Broly meet normal Broly, or Super Broly. I said normal Broly because he's the one with the better story. And that would be I think awesome. And I think that if you really wanted to get the fans going, you would actually have them start off in Super Saiyan and then transform using the synchro gauge throughout the battle. They can tag between each other, and they could transform into that, and that would literally be the legendary Super Saiyan and the full power Super Saiyan. And you can do so many cool things with the animations, right? Like their cover change. Maybe have Broly Super or Z Broly have a physical cover change, while you have Super Broly have the what's it called? The cover change that goes into blast. You can maybe put armor piercing rounds, you know, anti blast armor rounds on one of the sides and not. But I do think that the synchro gauge could be really, really cool. Like if you want to, maybe make it so that, you know, Z Broly's synchro gauge fills up from taking damage, whereas like, you know, Super Broly's synchro gauge comes up from consecutive hits, you know, dealing damage. That way you have different play styles for both, and, you know, different ways you can manage the counter or the synchro meter on both. And then you press that synchro meter, they both have a cutscene where they transform. Imagine just both Brolys spazzing out for a cutscene, and then they just flip, and it's your favorite characters. You have, you know, the legendary Ragers right now, the legendary Super Saiyan, the full power Super Saiyan. I think that would sell Chrono Crystals like mad. And the art they could do for it, oh my gosh. I could just imagine now swiping the screen and having the art for both Brolys with their green hair just raging. That would be so heat. I mean, like, even with the little mashup I have on the screen right now, they do look pretty cool. So I would love the ability to have that in the game. And now the next one, I think this is a lot less likely, because I don't think they would do a part 2 character and make it exactly what the part 1 characters were. Plus, this is less of an original, and I mean, it could still be a thing, but this isn't really a Dokkan original. Wow, a Legends original. This is more just like something that kind of fits in line with what the first 2 set out, and that would be a Zamasu and Goku Black that could transform into using the synchro gauge, could fuse into Zamasu. Like I said, I think this isn't very likely, but there is a lot of merit here. You could have Zamasu be a super defensive turtle character on his tag in with health restoration, and then you can let most of the damage dealing come into play with the Goku Black side. So you definitely have to pick and choose. Maybe put a little mechanic to where you can hit the tag button as its own form of cover change. I think that would be like a really unique thing to do, where you could use Zamasu as a human shield or a divine shield, because I guess he's not human. And I think that would be a really cool way to put on their dynamic and actually kind of make it like the show. You know, you just do the tag button in the middle of a combo where you're getting comboed on, and Zamasu comes up and just takes the hit, and then, you know, like, there's a blast from Goku Black from behind, and then, you know, Zamasu can continue his combo. I think that would be cool. But then you have the fusion, the Potara fusion into merge the Masu, and then you're able to just kind of cook from there, and I think that would be pretty cool. It would be the dullest of the ideas in this video, but I think it would be pretty cool and mechanically sound. Okay, and then here is my Hail Mary. I would love to see a tag Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku and Beast Gohan. I think that with the manga chapter still kind of being fresh for us, there is no better time to have these two silver-haired beasts on the same page. I can't imagine how cool this unit would be. Goku having the dodge mechanic baked into his kit, whereas Gohan maybe has like a unique gauge that is like contingent upon him taking hits or tanking hits. I just think this could be so cool, because with Gohan you could just like be like a monster. You know, you have like anti-blast armor, anti-blast armor, whatever it is, or like the blast canceling armor. You could have some sort of mechanic where, like, I know lots of people hate this, but this would also give Gogeta more of a use if you had like a melee attack counter gauge built in, where just bam, he gets hit, is that all you got, and then smashes them away with the kick. You have so much you could do with this character, and then have Goku's dodging on the side, and then the LFs involved. The LFs involved could just be amazing. Like, just imagine having, you know, like Goku hit like the after image dodge, and then he just hits that like air punch with Kefla. And then, you know, he goes into like his assault, and then for the LF, Gohan comes in, and they both start doing their things. Like Goku like has the breathe in, breathe out from the comics, and open his eyes and speed blitz the opponent. Gohan comes out after powering up and starts going off, and they both hit like the father-son Kamehameha as a freaking adult duo. Like, look, I don't think it could get any more peak than that. I think that the MUI Goku and Beast could have massive potential. They would look cool, and I actually think that this is the only unit that could break bank more than the double Broly at this point. That's just me personally being a Gohan stan. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I think that I might have cooked on at least one of these like duos, but I'm excited to see what we're gonna get for part 2. I'm saving up stones. I'm gonna be able to have a summoning video on this one, so I hope you guys stick around here for that. And yeah, that being said though, if you are a big Dragon Ball figure fan like me, you're probably going to be looking for things that'll add on to your collection. So my Amazon affiliate links in the bottom. I actually have 3 figures. I have one of them myself, and I'm actually going to buy another one very, very soon. But I have all 3 of them are Blood of Sand, so you do this like really cool metallic thing with their hair. But just go down in the description, check it out. I have a Broly figure, a Goku Ultra Instinct figure, and it's Super Broly. It's Super Broly in full power form. Ultra Instinct Goku and Beast Gohan, all Blood of Sands. I personally have the Beast Gohan, and I think I reviewed him on this channel earlier, but I'm going to buy that UI Goku very, very soon. So yeah, if you like any one of those characters, go ahead, check out the link, see if you like it, and you may even end up adding it to your collection, which will be a little kickback to the channel, and also a new home for a really cool figure. So thank you guys. Can't wait to see you guys in the next video. If you like the video, and I will see you next time. Later.